right, BobbethTV is live. You know what that means. We are here for another episode of Mud Mule TV. This is the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks here at Port Royal Speedway, the flagship Knuckleheadz iRacing competition. I can't believe what you are, guys. R3. That's their old name. Qualifying is now currently up, so let's get down to the track and see who is here today. Looks like we've got what's that, about 20 cars? On our scenes, Chris Standridge at the moment. Bob Show Street Stock, check it out. Also sponsored by Hinchmin Indy race suits. First we got their lane at grab. One past Randy's out there today. Leo Giacondo's there. Kent McLean's made it. Oh, 53 Dr. Pepper. That's a new one. That is Richard Jackson. Also got returning Garrett Barber. Boys themselves, John Bennett, Josh Roberts. Yeah, Josh, appreciate you. Good luck out there, brother. He's on our screens right now. I did get my racing bill paid. Thank you very much, Mr. Standridge. Oh, I can't believe you let me broadcast one race and then was like, oh no, your subscription's failed. Is updated. Yeah. I might have to put up a little fundraising. I was going to say I might have to put up a little fundraising donation sort of system if we can't get some funds up. I know some other fees are due in the next month as well, but a pay rise on the Bob Show would be awesome. Thank you, Chris. You're a great producer, Asian writer. I love it. Have a look at some of these times. Well, we won't be able to look at them. I'll be able to tell you about them. So, quick time, 21.69, Chad Putabol. Lane Grub, 21.70, 21.75 was the third quickest. But it looks like we're jumping over to our heat races. So, let's get straight to the grid for Heat 1. The return of the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks here at Port Royal Speedway. It's going to be Chad Putabol for Dirt Warrior Racing. Coming out of the Mid-South, Cody B. McDonald. They are on the front row. Let's just camera down there first. All right, fine, camera crew there. Ryan Snyder from New York, Tom Land from California, side by side, and then representing Carolina, Leo Giacondo. All right, let's get down to the track. Get some info on our screens. Hey. Post I'm going to eat while we do these races for breakfast. First, yep, that's what you want. That'll do. Talk to Will Everett. Will's woodchucking services. Oh, mate. Zach. Yeah, I do. I do want to start streaming some 5M, that duck. But, yeah, I just don't know. Hey, Vic. Yeah, Chris, I'm a little bit under the weather, a little bit congested. I've woken up not feeling the best, but show must go on. So I've got a coffee, and yeah, we'll see how it sounds. All right, pace truck has left the track. Barney will drop that green flag. Here we go. The Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks round 1. Heat 1 is underway. Chad put a ball, Cody B. McDonald, Ron Snyder, Tom Land, Leo Giacondo. That's a nice car, Leo. I do like that. I like the splash of paint on it. Leader, not I mean, Leo's great and all. No disrespect, Leo. But we'll see a lot more from this angle. Woodgie, there we go. 2 stream Chris before you. Not a lot happening in our first heat. Just 5 laps. The track's not really going to fall away, so this will be a traditional follow the leader heat race. Look, Chad's going to set himself up for a great feature start. All right, 2 laps to come. Lap 4 of 5. Chad, just a little bit of a blink there. But if that's because you're watching on the phone and at the TV, Vic, just tell Chad to put up with it. Hey, get an interior shot of Cody B. McDonald's cockpit. I promise you'll love it. All right, Cody B. McDonald is in this race, so let's do that right now. We've got a lap to go. Cockpit. Cody B. McDonald. Whoa, leopard print. And zebra. That's a very safari sort of looking race car. There we have it as we get around the start-finish lines. Unofficial results, Chad Puttable first, Cody B. McDonald second, Tom Land in third, Ron Snyder, Leo Giacondo fourth and fifth. But let's have a look at our official results. On results. There we go. Belt Warrior Racing driver Chad Puttable is the winner of that heat. Cody B. McDonald second, Tom Land third, Ron Snyder and Leo Giacondo fourth and fifth. Heat 2. The cameras work. There we go. Oh, nope. I was like, there we go. There we go, though. Lane Grubb and Christopher Standridge on that front row. That means Chris will leave me alone in the chat part 5 laps. Randy Dixon and Michael Moniz on that second row. And then last but certainly not least, oh no, he hasn't taken the field, Jonathan Foxworth. Get your butt on that field now. There's the beautiful 30 Michael M Designs. Mike M, not Michael M, Mike M Bob. Spooky Meatball. Hey, how's it going? Right, the Bob Show's very own Christopher Standridge out there on the outside pole position. So we're going to be biased and we're not going to go for him at all in this race. Time around the track, we'll get this one underway. 5 laps, heat 2 of the Dirt Street Stock competition. Robson Electrical Dirt Street Stock back for 28 weeks of racing action. That is a lot of racing. Well, James, thanks for the like, brother. Appreciate you. We've got all three socials, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Remember, if you do have a preferred social, you are able to watch us on that one. You don't have to watch us on Facebook if you don't like Facebook or vice versa. Yeah, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook chat all alive today. So thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you coming out and watching the opening round. Knuckleheadz iRacing Leagues from such good dirt street stocks. Down that backstretch we come. Lane Grubb, Randy Dixon, Chris Standridge, Michael Manise. Jonathan Foxworth didn't take the track. I hope he's here for the feature race, though. A little bit of contact there between Lane Grubb and Randy Dixon. Chris Standridge checks up. He's got Michael Manise right behind him, though, so he's got to watch that speed difference. Come back down at the backstretch, lap 2 of 5, roughly the halfway point of this race. 2.5 laps still to come. Lane might have had that good run high out of the exit there. Standridge just falling in behind Randy Dixon in second. They are still tightly packed up. 21.836 is the quick time. 22.016 for Randy, 22.120 for Chris, 22.099 for Mike Manise. That is very, very similar race speed right there. All right, now it's Chris and Randy side by side. Chris might get himself up into second with a slide here. He's going to get to the white flag lap. Lane Grubb is still our race leader as Barney waves at that white flag. Standridge is in second place. Randy third. Michael Manise fourth. Look at that. That was 3 wide. Chris just leading that little pack into 3 and 4. Looks like he's going to get out of that turn first. He is. He's going to race his way to that line. We've got the unofficial results of Lane Grubb first. Chris Standridge second. Randy Dixon third. Michael Manise fourth. Jonathan Foxworth will take 5th place, but did not take the field. Heat 2's official results. There we go. Lane Grubb is the winner. Outcast race car driver Chris Standridge second. Privateer Randy Dixon third. Team Southern Sim Racing driver Michael Manise fourth. And of course the B-Man Bandit, as I said, did not take the field. All right, the Roberts Electrical namesake himself, Josh Roberts. This is his heat, Heat 3, right alongside Travis McDonald. Behind them will be Richard Jackson and Von Mead. And then right at the end there, everyone's favourite race car driver, the 44 Dawson Potter. All right, 5 laps. Josh set himself up for a good start of the season here. Mike Davis, Dan Bob, I missed it from a hospital bed. Dan, I hope you're feeling better, brother. I hope whatever you're in a hospital bed for, I hope it's just like a routine thing, like getting a bit of work done on yourself, make yourself even tougher. But thoughts and prayers, love and all that, Mr. Mad Dog himself. And share those painkillers, brother. I was only a head, thought it was the fish. No, we've still got, I think we've still got 1 more heat to come. 4 heats today. Good opening round number of cars for the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks. Heat is Josh Roberts, McDonald, Von Mead, Richard Jackson, Dawson Potter. The winner will start 3rd on the feature grid. So the advantageous spots starting to run out as we get into the deeper heat races. Off we go. Oh, where did that go? Oh, the 53, Richard Jackson. Oh, that's what we had fixed. They've keeps the numbers in the grid. Dawson Potter there in a third. Just up ahead of him is Travis McDonald and our race leader Josh Roberts. Behind him Richard Jackson and Von Mead. Last lap of this heat race, heat 3. Lap 4 of 5. Josh Roberts, our race leader. Travis McDonald second. Dawson Potter's currently third. Richard Jackson and Von Mead fourth and fifth. As we come into 3 and 4 for that second last time. Barney's going to wave at that white flag. Indicates our last lap of the heat race. Unofficial results: Josh Roberts first, Travis McDonald second, Dawson Potter third, Richard Jackson fourth, Von Mead fifth. But as always, we will await the official results on our screen. Yeah, they come. There we go. J&J Motorsports, Josh Roberts is our winner. Travis McDonald second, Dawson Potter third. Then, of course, Richard Jackson and Von Mead fourth and fifth. All right, our last heat race before we get to our feature race. It is going to be Kent McLean and John Bennett on that front row. Then we see the 44 of Garrett Barber, the 92 of Wayne Bridges, and there is the 96 of Matthew Steffens. I'm sure what's showing Josh Roberts' race car as Wayne Bridges' race car. That's quite odd. Not showing everyone's race car as Josh Roberts. Ah, there we go. It's all updated. Excellent. Make sure everything's correctly loaded. Mike Davis, thanks for the like, brother. The knee replacement surgery. I hope it goes well, man. I hope it goes well and that you're kicking butt with that foot in no time. Ilfie, how are you, brother? Josh Roberts, that's how it should be. My car is the... You still got the feature, Josh. You've still got the feature, brother. All right. As I said before, Kent McLean, John Bennett, front row, Garrett Barber, Wayne Bridges on that second row. Third row will be Matthew Steffens. This is the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks opening round of 28 weeks of street stock competition. We're going to run from September till April. That is massive. But let's not wish those races away. Save Mike Davis. No, we're rebuilding him. We're making him better. The $43 man. Giving him a new knee. Oh, the 44 got caught up a bit there, caught up into the one. That is going to bring out our first caution of the heat race there. Let's go back and just watch that. It looked like there was a little bit of contact coming up. They tried to avoid it, but unfortunately not able to there. There's John Bennett. There's the 44 of Garrett Barber. He came up. Looked like he was trying to slide up in between maybe the 75 and the 1, but there was never a gap there. And just unfortunately came into contact with John Bennett, spun him around. First caution of the day. $6 million used to be a lot of money for yeah. Looking for a hand throttle so I can race. What you want to look at, is the HOTAS. Look at a HOTAS, like a Thrustmaster. I say HOTAS like you know what it is. It's like a flight joystick, but they've got the forward, backwards throttle control, and that will give you a hand throttle. Yeah, you might have to go manual automatic gear, but yeah, look at a HOTAS. Mate, I reckon you're so good, Mad Dog, that I reckon you could go out there with a mouse and a keyboard and show some of these guys how to do it. Don't do it and say I told you to do it, though. All right, we're going to get this one back underway. It's basically going to be a green-white checkered situation. Lap 4 of 5 begins now. 2 laps to go. Kent McLean, Wayne Bridges, Matthew Steffens, John Bennett, Garrett Barber. They're going to take this lap to get up to speed. Kent's going to hopefully try and get his car a lot quicker up to speed than the others, as he will not want that competition. Caden Norfrey in the chat. Caden, how are you, brother? I'll show them how it's done. I double dog dare you to show them how it's done, Caden. Get out there next week and show them how it's done. Get in touch with Josh. I can't believe I just did that. Get in touch with Josh. Oh, the lap count went back to 3, so there was the 2 laps to go, but then we're back to 3. Now we're 4. Fourth, I don't know. But here we go. Second last time in 3 and 4 through that backstretch. There's 3. Our race leader, Kent McLean. Is Josh the verse? Shut up. Shut up. Picking on my speech impediment. I have a speech impediment. You're picking on me. You're picking on me. Yeah, Mike's nailed it. I mean, Mike's drug supply. It's not a speech impediment. Be getting into the stash. There we go. Ken McLean is our unofficial race winner. John Bennett second, Garrett Barber third. But we'll get over to the stats that matter. That is the official results. There we go. Heat 4. Ken McLean is our winner. Coming out of KCM Motorsports, J&J Motorsports, John Bennett second. And then Privateers, Garrett Barber, Wayne Bridges, Matthew Steffens third, fourth, and fifth. Holy crap. Do we have a warm-up? We do. 3-minute warm-up. Excellent. All right, we'll leave you with a bit of that action for now. I haven't drunk beer in ages. I reckon if I drank a beer, I'd drunk up. Sure. I was quite the drinker, but gave it up when it was proving to be an issue. I still drink. I still have an occasional drink for dinner and stuff like that, but I certainly don't drink drunk anymore like I used to. All right, still got 2 minutes in warm-up left. I'm going to leave you with some action. I'll be back in just a moment. Oh, like any time, brother. Any time. Anytime. You want to jump in the booth, you just let me know, man, and you're welcome anytime. Alright, looks like there has been a crash there in the practice warm-ups, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, look, you know, if anyone wants to see what it's like in the booth, I mean, obviously I can't do everyone and anyone, and I'd have to run it by the league. It's also Josh and John, but Hocker Davis, he is a friend and family of the league, so I'm confident in saying that he would be able to get into the booth. Oh, no, I'd have to set up this good thing. Next race, yeah, definitely next race, Mr. Michael Bad Dog Davis. You are more than welcome. Booth. Oh, there's the infamous door camera. Haven't seen that in a long time. Excuse me. All right, that looks like a warm-up is done and dusted. We're going to get to our feature race. All right. Get sort of through. Come on, cameras. There we go. All right, so as we can see, this is our main event. Pad Puttable is on pole position, outside pole lane, Grub. Behind them will be Josh Robertson, Kent McLean on the second row. Third row is going to be Cody B. McDonald, Chris Standridge. Fourth row, Travis McDonald, John Bennett, Randy Dixon, and Tom Land will be on that fifth row. Sixth row is going to be Garrett Barber and Dawson Potter. Then Michael Moniz, Ron Snyder on that seventh row. Eighth row, Richard Jackson and Wayne Bridges. Jonathan Foxworth and Leo Giacondo on that ninth row. 10th and final row, Matthew Steffens and Von Mead. All right, let's get our greens ready for said race. Coffee. Unfortunately, only 19 cars out on the track here tonight. Jonathan Foxworth not taking the lineup before the feature. So whatever sort of kept him away from the race, we hope he's back again at some time soon. All right, one more time around the track, and we're going to get the feature race 40 laps underway. Cars. Only one of them at the end of the race can be the winner. We'll talk to them as well as a featured driver as selected by the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's team of admins. Used to interview 1 and 2. We're just going to interview winner now and a featured driver. That's going to be the Knuckleheadz way of sort of allowing everyone to have a fair go and to get a chance to be in the booth. And I do enjoy that. Go and a race. I'm going to stick with the track cams for the time being, just to give you an idea of the speed these guys are conveying and the amount of real estate they are taking up. Caution has come out. Looks like there's been a crash somewhere. I can't quite see it on the screen, so we'll need to rely on our replay software. There's that's 36 of Von Mead. Oh, the 114 got loose. Comes down into the 36 of Von Mead. So that's Leo Giacondo having the crash. Von Mead unable to avoid it. First caution of the night. looks like we're going to get this one back underway very, very soon. Just as soon as I learn how to use my camera controls again. There we go. Lap 4 of 40. Put the ball on that front row lane. Grub, Josh Roberts, Kate McLean, Cody B. McDonald is the 5. Chris Standridge, Travis McDonald, John Bennett, Tom Land, and Randy Dixon, the 10. Dawson Potter, Garrett Barber, Ron Snyder, Mike Manise, Richard Jackson, the 15. And then 16 to 19, Wayne Bridges, Leo Giacondo, Matthew Steffens, Von Mead still in the pits, but officially a part of this race. Off we go and racing. Oh, bit of contact there. The 75 Kent McLean up into, I believe that's Lane Grubb in the 280 machine. Josh Roberts just up there ahead of him in 3rd place. Excuse me. Von Mead hasn't left the pits. Back in this race. As he's gone out of the pits, Leo Giacondo heads into the pits. So still just the 19 cars on the track. Chad Puttable got quite a lead there, almost a full second lead over Josh Roberts, 0.08 of a second. Lane Grubb back there in 3rd, Kent McLean, Cody B. McDonald 5th. Leo's finally made his way into the pits. Coming back out in just a moment to rejoin that race. Just need to get some repairs done quickly, get back into the race and sort of pick up where he left off. By side the 28 and the 75, with the 028, sorry, the 75, that's Cody B. McDonald. And Kent McLean, the 280 up there in 3rd, Josh Roberts 2nd. That Football is still our race leader. Oh, Kent gets up into the wall a little bit there. Nothing too crazy. It may affect a little bit of speed, but not that much. Certainly didn't affect his position. A bit wider here. Grub, Josh Roberts, they are battling it out for 2nd and 3rd as we see Chad Puttable just up there in front of the lead, of the pack in the lead, Bob. All 90 cars back out on the track, 2 laps down, Von Mead and Leo Giacondo 17th. Matthew Steffens is the last car on the lead lap in 17th place. As we where are we coming down at the front stretch into 1 and 2 we go. Lap 10 of 40. We're at the first quarter of this 40 lap heat race. What it looks like from Chad's point of view. Oh, caution has come out. Right as I said that, let's have a quick look and see what might have happened there. Richard Jackson and Matthew Steffens. There's Richard Jackson on our screens, the 53, the Dr. Pepper. He just got a little bit loose coming into the turns. There's 96 and Matthew Steffens coming in to contact. The 114 of Leo Giacondo wisely turns down below and avoids that contact. That's the third caution for the night, second for the feature. Oh, excuse me. All right, Leo Giacomo, looks like he's getting a wave around. I haven't seen Von Mead come past yet, but I wager there he is. He will be coming past very, very soon. Oh, that coffee is done and dusted. Oh, with no track map, Bob. No track map. Oh, are we not live? Track map gone. Oh, it's there. Why don't I see it? Yeah. Off we go and racing. Lap 11 underway. 10, sorry. Lap 10. No, it is 11. My mistake. Gosh, Rob's going down low, looking to try and work something out early. Try and put it to Chad. Lane Grubb, Cody McDonald, and I was going to say Ken McLean, but Chris Standridge moves himself up into 5th. Kent back to 6th. Travis McDonald, John Bennett, Tom Land, and Garrett Barber are the 10 as this race gets underway. Bill Roberts, thank you for the like. Also, Bill Roberts is our wonderful sponsor of Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks. He's Roberts Electrical Services. Quality as standard. Thank you, Bill. Oh, Chad getting a little bit, having to correct it there. Oh, caution has come out. But Richard Jackson and Wayne Bridges this time. 53 and the 92. There's the 53 there. Dr. Pepper got a bit loose again. Managed to straighten it back up, but unfortunately went all the way around again. Turns it around. I don't see the 92, so maybe the 92 was involved in its own issue, but that is definitely what has brought this caution out. I know he's just, actually no, first I'm going to do, how I spell it. Yes. Got to give Nat a shout out earlier, but this guy is lurking in the background. He doesn't know I know he's there, but I'm going to give him a shout out anyway. Lap 14 of 40, number of cautions early in the track. Track's starting to slick up a little bit, so starting to become a bit of an issue for those that aren't used to that sort of earlier movement in the track. But as we come into where we're coming into 1 and 2, let me see if I can get the track map up on my screen really quickly. Oh, I don't. track map just does not want to show for me. That is very weird. What to say about that? Right, we are back and racing. Oh, we do have a second lurker on Twitch. Envy. Thanks for coming out and checking us out, Simple Envy. I appreciate you. There's Tom Land, the 44 of Garrett Barber as well. Now we're up to the 28 of Cody McDonald. There's Lane Grubb as well. Chris Standridge behind him in the red 22. Well, it looks like Cody and Lane side by side there. Try and get back to that little battle. Josh Roberts in a second. Lane Grubb a third. Cody McDonald in a fourth. Chris Standridge fifth. There's another caution. Like this one might have been Leo Giacondo and Michael Moniz. Let's have a look. Leo, the 1-1-4. Michael Moniz is of course the 30 car. There's the 114. There's the 30. Got loose. Just tapped the end of the 30 car and sort of sent them both spiraling. right. Just get that stretch. Oh. A little bit under the weather today. Alright, looks like we're going to get this one back underway in just a moment. Chad Puterball, Cody B. McDonald, Lane Grubb, Chris Standridge, Cam McLean, Travis McDonald, Randy Dixon, Dawson Potter, Ron Snyder, Wayne Bridges is the 10. Matthew Stephens, Bond Mead, Mike Manise, Josh Roberts, Richard Leo Giacondo, Tom Landon, Garrett Barber is the 11 to 18. John Bennett is the 11 to 18. Garrett Barber and Jonathan Foxworth are not in this race. Jonathan Foxworth didn't line up, but Garrett Barber has retired. Had a lap ago. But at the final quarter of this race, just 2 more laps to go before we're there. I don't want to jump back and have a look at some of the other cars that are racing, but this action up the front, especially between Cody and Chad, has been great. Lane Grubb has been hanging in there the whole time, as well as Christopher Standridge, Cam McLean. Josh Roberts was up there. He's worked his way back up to 13th from about 17th after he fell back from his crash in the wall. But with 10 laps remaining, even if he was able to get a position a lap, I'm not sure that's going to be enough time to build that run back up. Of course, Chad, Cody and Lane are running a great 1-2-3 race right now. Chad and Cody, really interested to see what's going to happen here as we build it up. Looked like Cody was kind of looking for a slider line there, but Chad stayed where he was. Did not open that door. But 32 of 40. Oh, the 20 got caught up in something. That's Chad's first mistake as Lane and Cody jump on him. They are both trying to take advantage. Looks like Lane Grubb and Chad are going to get caught up in something, but nothing crazy. They keep it straight. They are 3 wide coming out of 4 down that front stretch, but Cody B. McDonald gets that race lead happening again. Chad Puterball falls back to 2nd. Lane Grubb is 3rd. That got very exciting for a second there. See if Cody B. McDonald can hold on for the next 7 laps. Can Chad get it back? Can Lane Grubb make something work? Can Chris capitalise on the racing that is happening up ahead of him? Don't have many laps to find out. Still Cody B. McDonald, Chad Puterball, Lane Grubb. Oh, not bowl. Oh, 22. Chris Standridge just got caught up with, looks like Randy Dixon. And I'm not sure who else there is at that caution for to go. Let's go have a closer look at what happened there. Find it, there it is, right there. Big slider line there, Lane Grubb on the 20 of Chad. Oh, no, that's not where the caution came out. Maybe it was on Chris. There we go, Chris getting into Randy Dixon there. Randy getting into the 75 of Kent McLean. It looks like we're going to get this one going again very, very soon. All right, it will be lap 37. 4 laps to go. We get this one back underway. Cody B. McDonald will be our race restarted. Chad Putterbolt second. Lane Grubb third. Travis McDonald, Dawson Potter, Randy Dixon, Wayne Bridges, Josh Roberts, Michael Manise, Tom Land, John Bennett, Von Mead, Richard Jackson, Leo J. Condo, Kent McLean, and Christopher Standridge. 18 cars remain. Only a handful of laps. Pace truck going into the pits. We're going to get this one going after the exit of 4. There we go. Cars fire out of 4 down into that start-finish line. Lap 37 of 40. Cody B. McDonald, Chad Putterbolt, Lane Grubb is the top 3. Travis McDonald, Dawson Potter, the top 5. Where will they lay at the end of these next few laps? Let's wait and see. Oh, bit of contact. Lane Grubb and Chad there. Chad back to 3rd, Lane up to 2nd. Up to Cody B. McDonald here as he comes around to start the true to go lap. 39th lap of 40. Be our last lap where there could possibly be a yellow flag called. Looks like Chad's fallen back to 3rd. Lane's in 2nd now. Dawson Potter moves up to 4th. Travis McDonald in 5th as they come through 3 and 4 for the 2nd last time. Looks like the one might have come to a stop, so caution will come out. Of course it does. We're going to have ourselves a green, white, checkered finish here, it looks like. So Mike Manise, John Bennett, that might have been. There's John Bennett there. Tom Land, Michael Manise up front. But God, they avoided each other. No, the 30 did not miss. Gets the 1. Oh, how the 91 got past all of that without getting hit. That is amazing. So we're going to get this one going very, very soon. I reckon the pace truck will leave the track in just a moment. All right, here we go. Last 2 laps of this race potentially are here. Brandon Lockmore, what's up, my brother? Just getting through the racing week with the Knuckleheadz iRacing League. Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks. This is it. White flag lap. We will have a winner in just a moment. It looks like it will be Cody B. McDonald. Lane Grubb and Chad Puttable as the unofficial 1, 2, and 3. Oh no, it won't flag lap here. Sorry, my bad. Trying to wish the race away. Cody getting up into the wall a little bit, trying to give Lane a little bit of an opportunity there, but not really. All right, this man, he is unstoppable. Cody B. McDonald wins. Lane Grubb, Chad Puttable, Dawson Potter, Travis McDonald. That is the 5. Let's get over to the official results as they park it in a heat in turn 1. All right, official results. Cody B. McDonald and Lane Grubb 1 and 2. Dirt Warrior Racing's Chad Puttable in 3rd. KHR's Dawson and Potter in 4th. Travis McDonald, Ron Snyder and Randy Dixon 5th, 6th and 7th. J&J Motorsports, Josh Robertson 8th. Wayne Bridges and Tom Land 9th and 10th. J&J Motorsports, John Bennett in 11th. Von Mead 12th. Outcast Racing's Chris Standridge in 13th. KCM Motorsports, Kent McLean 14th. Richard Jackson and Leo Giacondo 15th and 16th. Team Southern Sim Racing, Mike M Designs, Michael Moniz, Matthew Steffens 17th and 18th. All right, let's get a little name up on the screen. We're going to jump over to the Discord. We'll have we had a few chats to Cody this week, and we'll see who our featured driver of the week is as well. As soon as I find the Discord, there it is. All right, started I believe 5th on the grid, finished 4 spaces up in the first place. It was a little bit hectic for a bit there, but the racing was some amazing stuff. Lane Grubb, Chad Puttable, Josh Roberts, all were opponents that you raced against out there, Cody. Port Royal Dirt Street Stocks opening round. Obviously the race went well, you won, but in terms of game plan, how did the race go?
It went pretty smooth for the most part. Few cautions that again. It seems like every time I take a lead, it just caution fest. It's like I don't know. It's just bad. It's a curse or something. I don't know. The last couple of nights, every time I'm in the lead, we have a bunch of cautions, and the cautions is not my friend at the end because my tires start going and I lose rhythm. Lane put on a good race. Josh, he had a good race until unfortunate what happened to him. Good thing I guess I took bottom when all that happened. But yeah, I mean, at the end there, Lane he was really fast. Port Royal is one of my probably worst tracks. I don't like this track, but I'll take the W. And yeah, it was a good race. It just seemed like it was a 1-lane track for the majority of the part. It ended up going back to the top, it seemed. Yeah, it was a fun race.
It did. It looked like it looked like, and it may have been not so much an unwillingness, but it looked like when it was down low in that mid part of the race, that middle third, that no one really wanted to throw a slider. That there was no, I think there was one slider that went maybe in the heat race, where they're probably, and look, I can say this because I'm sitting in the seat. It's nice and easy for me to say this, but it didn't look like there was going to be much room, and they still sort of put it up there. And I think that was sort of put the jinx on the slider. I think no one was sort of like, well, that one didn't work. I don't want to be the next guy to throw a dodgy, potentially dodgy slider. So it looked like that was removed from people's game plans. But the restarts, it looked like if you did get up high, I saw you get a little bit loose and not really hit the wall, but you did tap the wall. Didn't take a lot of momentum, but it certainly would have been, like a moment where you're, here comes Lane and Chad, because any sort of change in momentum really can really change the outlook of that race. But
for sure, Port Royal is one of those tracks that just, when that up top, when it gets slick, it's really hard not to stay off the wall or hit it a little bit, especially this track. It's really tough.
Yeah, and we did see that towards probably about late 20s, almost into the 30s, where some of those guys who weren't used to the slick just setting it a little bit too hard on entry because of the tackiness and just either getting all the way around, which some drivers did, or getting so far around that they've had to correct it and lose a few spots in in doing so. So yeah, that definitely was, I think, the 19th car on the track, the slick here at the Speed Palace. But no, you held on. I saw a lot of guys sort of back there in that third, fourth, fifth position where it looked like if they just held that patience, let those few cars in front of them race it out, there was going to be something to sort of take advantage of. But you were the only one really able to sort of do that and get that car in
Yeah.
front. And then from then, actually, there was a moment I want to ask you about. I'm pretty sure it was between you and Josh where you'd made your way up
Oh, I
into
about killed him.
it was
I
like
about killed him.
I no, look, I think that all look. Obviously, nothing happened, and it was all great. The racing kept going,
Yeah.
but I've said it in the past. If you can get your car between the car below you and the wall, you're going to outrun them. But it takes a person with balls of steel, with balls the size of coconuts to do so. And big props to Josh. I know Josh has sort of said one thing he doesn't do, and that people say he should do, is drive a little bit more aggressively. Not drive bad, but drive more
Yeah.
aggressively.
Yeah.
Protect your spot. And I really honestly believe we saw that tonight. So big ups to you. Bringing that out in Josh. He didn't think he had it. I hope he realizes he does now, and sort of sticks to that. But yeah, there was that moment there where I was like, neither one of these guys are giving up. This is awesome. And it
We
was
were side by side, and I told him, I was like, sorry, I'm coming up, and I was holding my brakes, and I let off the gas a little bit. I wasn't going to do Josh like that. I wasn't going to take him out or hit him or whatever, but he was brave being up there against that wall and kind of trusted me not to take him out, and hey, it panned out. It worked.
it definitely did.
Chad told me in the chat, he's like, oh, who's behind me? Oh, Cody. No, they was all doing bids. They was all doing bids in the chat to get me an EOL. They was like, all right, let's start off at $20 and see who was wanting to bid to get him in the back. I got Chad a little nervous at the end. And, I asked him, I said, Chad, you nervous? He's like, oh, yeah. But yeah, Chad had a good race, too. He had a really fast car. Everybody ran good tonight. It was a fun night. Now, last night was a little bad. I had a little bad race last night in the mini stocks. That was a downer for me.
Yep.
Just 5 laps to go and got taken out. It was one of those things. But hey, it happens. So I'll just capitalize next week and see what happens on the mini stocks next week and street stocks as well. I don't even know where we're going next week in these. I have no idea.
No, I've been looking at. I look at the schedule, try and sort of read the schedule ahead of time, and tell you guys where you're going next. And I generally get it wrong.
Lernerville.
There we go. Oh, Lernerville's going to be a fun one.
Lernerville. Oh, that's going to be fun. Oh yeah.
But yeah, and in saying that, look,
yeah, man.
we do. We have seen. I generally don't get too involved in the admin or the league side of things. I try and be impartial and sort of broadcast. But I did see that Josh was sort of going through a few things and was able to assist him in helping identify certain concerns, and it looks like
oh yeah, for sure.
today
I think we got it all ironed out. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, my friend. Look, congratulations yet again. Not the first time we've spoken to you. Will be the last time for the week, unfortunately. That's the broadcast done until next Sunday night. But we wish you the best of luck with everything else you've got going on in that racing week. And we'll see you again Sunday. Before we let you go, friends, family, and sponsors, who do you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I appreciate you, Bob, putting on the broadcast, and Josh and John and Wayne and all them over there at Knuckleheadz for allowing me to race in the league. And yeah, we all having a good time. So I'll see you. It looks like it'll be Sunday in the late models. So I'll see you Sunday.
Awesome, brother. Best of luck, and we'll talk soon.
Yep, see you.
Thank you. All right, that was Cody B. McDonald there, our first place driver. Before we jump over to our featured driver of the race, which will be Michael Moniz, Dest, hi, man. Or hi there. Sorry, I say man, that's just me, my phrase. Hey, bro, it's not really a gender-specific phrase, but it's just how I address people. Greetings from Argentina. Wow, I don't think I've ever had a viewer from Argentina before, so that's awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Really do appreciate that. All right. As I said just before, our featured driver is Mike M Designs driver Michael Moniz, or actually Team Southern Sim Racing. He's got so many different banners. My love of Mike M Designs comes from the fact that he went and slapped the original Mud Mule TV logo on a bunch of cars and made me feel special. Mike, how you going, brother?
Oh, all right. Could have been better for my first night back, but it is what it is. It'll be a growing pains for a little bit. So
That's it. Now, first race back. Let's Let's see, where are you on my list of names? There we go. Yes, it did fall 3 spots. Started 14th, ultimately did finish in 17th. Did have your car up in the mix for a while there, but the midfield a little bit hectic. Some of the guys not really able to sort of look after their car in the slick, and I know you got caught up in a few aftermaths or sort of cars crashing and then and sort of coming back onto the track. You're not able to avoid them, and that sort of affected your race. But you do go out there, you do give it your all, and while you do, if you do have a bad race, it does affect you. You don't let it sort of fully sort of guide the way that you race. So no, it is a good race out there today. What's Port Royal like for you? Is it one of those? Not a lot of people sort of came out and went, "I've not actually raced this track this week." So what's it like for you?
It was kind of the same as it was a long time ago. I ran here in a street stock league, like maybe the second or third week after they released it,
Yep.
and it was still funny to hear a bunch of guys before the race go, "I've never ran here in the street stock," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, well I'll be the guy to have anyway." But I mean, it it was kind of like when we ran sprint cars or big blocks and stuff here. It was that whole high line, wait for the low line, and the low line was coming, but it wasn't fast. But then, like you said, it was the mid pack problem of they'd screw up the start, and you'd be, 5 car lengths behind a guy, and it'd take you forever to try to catch him, or you might get lucky and pass one guy, but you weren't passing 4 or 5 guys. It was just so spaced out and bad because it was so big. But I mean, the guys up front might have had a better race if they were on top of each other. But yeah, the midfield was having a couple problems there.
Now, 28-week season. Obviously, that's a long season, September to April. What do you do when you come into a race series that's that long? Do you just sort of break it down and go, all right, well, the normal season's are 10 races. Let's just break it down into basic thirds and sort of just work our way through it. Or do you not even consider that and just take each week as it comes?
Yeah, just each week because it's kind of like I know that the championship's gonna be very hard for anyone to run, and I haven't really looked on drops or whatever. I know they're giving extra points to run all the
Hmm.
races, and that's why I was really key to get into this race, so I make sure I didn't miss any of these street stock races. But yeah, I think it's just gonna be week by week. Hey, what's the track? Getting your mind ready, what you're gonna do. But I mean, like I said, some guys could test and all the other stuff, and I heard some guys were running laps before when I went into Discord earlier, but not me. It's that whole, I run laps, I get bored, my mind kind of shuts off, so I don't really learn anything. So it's kind of like I just kind of get there, see how good I am, see what I can change as fast as I can, and then
Yep.
go from there.
Yeah, I find
But
I
like I said,
peak
I'm
too
not
soon on
on every
practice.
time. So
Sorry, I
yeah.
didn't mean to talk over you there, but yeah, I find I pick too soon on practice, so I try to. And the fact that the track, like there's one thing you can set the track state and go out there by yourself as a car, but it doesn't affect the track the way that it normally would. So yeah, I find going out in practice on the race day itself and maybe seeing the track there and sort of looking at what other people are trying to do, what the tackiness is like. But any sort of pre-race prep, I think, is good for seat time, but not really any good for the actual race itself because, like you can see here, obviously once we had 18, 19 cars on the track, that outer, especially coming into 1 and 2, where everyone just comes full speed into one and sets it, that really started to slick up earlier and was a problem for some of those cars getting loose and trying to sort of stay straight.
Oh, absolutely. And yeah, that was I learned. I think I was waiting for the top to stay there because even it got really fuzzy after the heat races. Because
Mm.
then, I click on the thing. I'm getting ready to go to the race. I click on the internet, like, oh god, warm ups. Because I haven't been used to that because I'm
Yeah,
doing so
yeah,
full
I
time.
was the same. Yeah,
Yeah. And so then Josh goes, "Oh, I reset the track," and I'm sitting there going, "Are you kidding me? Okay, we'll see." Well, then he's like, "Get up there and knock it down, run
yeah,
it in." And of course, I'm running the wall trying to knock that down because I know that's going to be a real game changer running against that wall, and you don't want it. And then I thought maybe half the race if you run up there. Then all of a sudden, it was in the teen laps. Yeah, somebody went to the bottom and was passing people, and I thought, oh God, here we go. We're all going to go to the bottom, migrate to the bottom, see how it was. I was surprised that the bottom was there. Even through the 20 laps and stuff like that. So, but then I could see because no, when I was in the back there. Josh got around me. We had a good run. Me and him were catching the 96, and it was that whole like I could hit the bottom going in, try to hit the top well to come off, and I was getting somewhere because I know the 96 was kind of petering on the bottom a little bit, but it was that whole, it was everywhere. And yeah, like you said, you go in the corner and you could see where it's starting to black off, and you're like, okay, well, when is it going to slick? And I think it's what happened to me there. That last wreck was, I entered the corner, I'm trying to hit the high line, and then all of a sudden she just went dead sideways, and I'm on the gas like, please, 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 please don't hit him. I look in the mirror and I'm seeing Tom, and I'm like, oh god, don't kill him. Well, then yeah, it cuts back, and I'm like, Jesus. And then I clipped the one car. I never even saw John until yeah, I get spun around, look, and he's in the air, and I'm like, oh god, damn it. And so yeah, so I was like, and I already screwed up the front end because I have the problem here. Sometimes I turn the car in too much, and you clip that inside wall, and you're screwed up anyway. So it was
Yeah.
that whole, I was just driving it and it was fine. But then, yeah, like I said, I don't know. I hit a slick spot and she was not coming back. So, and it was like, I'm trying to throttle it and like, okay, there's enough room. But then I'm like, where's Tom? Where's Tom? And yeah. So no, it was very treacherous. And yeah, that's why it was, when that sucker got sideways and towards the end, I was like, oh gosh. I'm like, well, thank God it didn't happen earlier because that would have been worse. But then, but even I was shocked because on that restart right before that, I come out of four and I go to shift from third to fourth and the sucker gets stuck in neutral. And I'm like, I'm hearing the noise and I'm like, what the heck? And I look down, it says neutral. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I hit, up gear and it goes into fourth. And I was like, and I'm going on the straightaway going, oh my God, great. There's a new freaking product I don't know about. So yeah, so no, it was learning that. And then, because then of course I'm watching the mirror and somehow Tom didn't run me over or was going around me. And yeah, it was just all over the place. And like I said, then here comes Josh to pass me before that, and yeah, he's running the top, and I'm like, okay, when can I stop coming off the corner because he's gonna be there. Well, then he was there, he got around me, but yeah, so it was watching out. Thankfully, no one got too squished in the wall. I heard Josh got squished in the wall earlier in the race, and I thought, oh crap, that sucks. But yeah, so no, it was very treacherous, but it's always like that here. It's either yeah bottom or middle, or yeah you're knocking the right recorder panel off, which sounds like some guys were and some guys weren't. So.
Yep. Definitely it was the case. All right, my man. Well, that wraps up our round here at the Speed Palace, Port Royal Speedway. It wraps up our racing week. I know some of you guys obviously have some other things going on in the week, so I do wish you all the best with any other races you've got. We'll obviously see you back on our screens on a Sunday night when we return for the late models and the UMP mods. So looking forward to that, man. Keep doing you. Keep getting those beautiful wraps out on the sim for everyone. And look. Before we wrap up, actually, before we sort of say, I hope you enjoy all the success you deserve, friends, family, and sponsors, who do you need to give a shout out for making this possible?
Shout out to my boys over at Southern Sim Racing, all them. My mom, especially, because this injury has completely sidelined my life, and thanks to her, I got through it and we're getting towards the finish line of getting that over with. And trust me, I've got 6 or 7 cars to do. So yeah, I ain't doing no more racing this week. So I'm busy with that, and I'm happy that everyone, is happy with my stuff. And then I'm thankful that the mini stock is so easy because I was transferring Dale, the 41 Dale, and then even you saw Travis's car last night, and got him pretty easy, and I was like, oh, thank gosh, because like the mini sprints were a pain in the butt to get those started because it was 14 pieces and having to figure out the template, but luckily the mini stocks were easier. But I still got 4 or 5 of those to do. So we're busy over here. It's like I got through July and I was so pissed off at myself because I didn't feel good, and I literally spent like 4 hours on the computer the whole month of July, and I was like, down in the dumps, and I'm trying to get stuff back together, and then all of a sudden I did get myself back together, and then all of a sudden the mini stocks come or the season comes and people are starting to order, and then yeah, mini stocks came out, and yeah, it's just a flood now. So yeah, I'm way overdone.
Doesn't rain, it pours. It's yeah, no, I know that feeling. I sort of went from it's like doing the one broadcast a week, then doing the Bob show with Chris on the weekends, and doing that for a couple of weeks. It just felt like it's like okay, this is the new norm, and then it's like nope, now we're back to guaranteed 5. What is it? Guaranteed 6 broadcasts a week. Um, 2 on Sundays, 2 on Mondays, type of thing. So, yeah, it's this funny little world we can get in. It definitely seems like it can lull out on us, and then it just picks up, and away we go again. But keep doing that good work, man. I have little doubt that you'll be stuck doing orders for as long as iRacing are bringing out cars. As I say, it's not just that you put the Mud Mule TV logo on it, but just the fact that everyone reaches out to you and says, "Hey, can you do something for me?" and they always come up quality. So no, big ups to you, big thanks to you, because you have, since day one of putting those logos on those cars, you've made me extremely stoked guy, and feeling that love and being able to be a part of it. So thank you for everything you do, man.
I try my best, and guys will say, oh, you don't need this, you don't do that, and I go, it's my passion. I've been doing this for 20 years, and it's a part of my life, and it keeps you going. And like I said, it's put your head down and do it. And then some things are hard. I got one coming up that's going to take me at least a week just making logos for it. And some people go, well, that's a little, and I go, no, I want the thing to look as close as perfect as
Yeah,
I can.
that's it. That's
And
exactly right.
because when I look at that car, when I race against that car, I want it to look as close as that picture they gave me I can. So
Yep.
that's what I do. So yeah, so it's funny. Yeah, some guys are like, oh, you don't have to do this, and I said, no, I'll make a logo. I don't care if it takes me 4 hours to make a logo. I have the logo forever, so hopefully we keep using it. Like your logo. No offense, but your logo was a little trash when I got it, so then I had to recreate it. And now I have three versions of your logo because I, sat and drew it, and thank gosh, because I put it on almost every car, especially for this league, obviously.
Yep.
And so yeah, so like I said, but I don't care because then, well, perfect example. JJ got a new late model. I need to finish a modified he ordered months ago, and then he got that mini stock you saw. Well, trust me, the mini stock took me 2 hours because it was just putting logos on. The worst part was trying to just get everything sized right because the mini stock, the right side's longer and the left side's shorter, so you have to play with that BS. And so yeah, so that was the thing. But luckily I had it because I think it was the first one I did. I started my own the night they came out, just slowly, and I got it done. And I was like, well, JJ wanted something simple. I'm like, good. And then like I said, Sunday night I was working on Dale and Travis's, and it was just copies of their street stocks. And I learned that it's pretty easy to do that copy over, like I said. So it's all learning, and like I said, I'm happy that people are still coming back to me, especially like I had the lull, and I felt bad because JJ was the only one that was really kind of asking for anything, and then Josh came to me when I was starting to get back in the flow. Then yeah, like I said, these mini stocks have opened the floodgates, and I'm like, well, that's what happens when you get this free content. But luckily, like I said, it's only been a week, and I've already got 4 or 5 out there. Not like when the mini sprints where it took me a week and a half to even look at the dang thing because I was so busy. So but yeah, so no, I'm like I said, I'm thankful to everyone that's come to me, and I hope I make them happy as I can, and I think I have been. And so yeah, so I think it's why I've gained so many people, and just go from there. Like I said, it's what I do. Put your head down, listen to some podcasts, and get stuff done.
Exactly right, my friend. Awesome, and yeah, as I say, it's clear. That old saying, "Customer is always right." Well, if they're coming back to you time and time again, you're clearly doing something right. So keep up that good work, man. All right, I'll let you go. We'll talk again sometime soon. And look, yeah, as I say, best of luck with everything else you got going on.
Thank you, Bob. Nice to talk to you.
You too, brother. Thank you. All right, that was our featured race car driver of the day, Michael Moniz, part of Mike M Designs and team Southern Sim Racing, and very much part of the furniture here at the Knuckleheadz iRacing League. All right, guys and girls, thank you so much for coming out. That was our first 5 races done and dusted for Knuckleheadz, their opening round of racing, the 2024-2025 season. Of course, Sunday night was the late models and the UMPs. Monday night, the 4 cylinders and the 358s. And then, of course, tonight, the dirt street stocks. All right, guys and girls, please remember to follow us, subscribe, like, all that junk on our socials. We've got YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. BobbethTV is the name on all 3 of them. So you do have your choice. We've just been rated at the tail end of the broadcast by Griff the Merciless with a party of 4. Thank you, Griff. That reminds me, actually, look, while we're here, let's do that. Let's find someone who's currently doing some iRacing on Twitch. And if we can't find someone, we can go pop some viewers onto. Let's have a look. We've got a couple there with some quite good numbers. Let's find someone that doesn't. All right, let's go hunt the front. All right, we hear about them a lot. They have the least amount of views. Raid Laz was 50-50 between. Oh, it's Laz Live. Okay, let's raid Laz. Sip, chat, play. That one is a no-brainer. All right, so guys, we're going to raid Sip, chat, play. He is a variety gamer who loves to do things such. Actually, I think I sent that to Facebook's chat. Whoops. Let's do that over here. He does Jackbox party games and things like that. So we're going to go raid him. Did I do it right? Oh my god. I need the command too. I did do the command, Griff. Don't make... See? I just typed /raid sip chat play. You do it, Griff. You do it. Go on. You do it. Thanks, Spooky. Appreciate you. Let's try and do it from my chat. All right. From the actual Twitch page. Raid. Sip. Chat. Sip chat play. Can I not raid because you just raided me? Ah, there we go. All right. I think we've got it done there. All right, so Facebook and YouTube, we're going to head over to Twitch's Sip Chat Play right now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.